Hello and welcome back to the Monster Hunter Generations demo, where today we're going to be fighting Nargacuga with a new weapon. So, I think I'm going to go with the bow. That's another gunner weapon that I feel pretty decent with. It was the one that I actually felt best with in 3U. But that was before I really gave bow gunning a shot. Puns. Anyway, let's get started with Guild here. I see they've got us in the Mizutsune armor. And I forgot to mention it, but in case you couldn't guess, despite the fact that the monster is in the demo, the light bowgun was wearing Macau armor. But anyway, let's grab this stuff here. And since this is a new session, because I was just recording my 4U videos, I need to do this. So I wonder what style of... Ooh, good. They've got it so that we hold R to charge up. That's actually really nice if you've got access to a second analog, because it lets you move and aim and charge without needing to put your fingers all over the entire world to do it. And you may notice there's power coding level 2 now. There wasn't that before. And another thing. In this game, every bow is capable of both power shot and arc shot. So, for arc shot, you charge fully and then you do that. You hit A. For power shot, you let go of a shot normally, and then you hit A. Easy peasy. And it's a really nice change because in the other 4th gen games, every bow had either power shot or arc shot, which was really kind of a downer. Especially because power shot is really, really good. They give us a bunch of coatings here. What do they give us with the sleep coating, though? Okay, we've got bombs. Good. I'll start off with a poison coating, just to get the poison rolling. How do I... it's X and A together. I kind of wish I could draw into doing that. And we can tap X to see a guide of, I guess, where our arc shot's going to go. Doesn't show us where our regular shot's going to go. That's actually kind of sad. This bow doesn't charge very high, does it? I know that it's actually not too common to get bows that charge up to level 3 or 4 in this game, but still, I'm used to charging past level 2, you know? Now, this infinite stamina is nice, but cats, you don't have to do it both of you at once. Just one of you is enough. If the other one of you wants to do it, just don't. Save your meter to do it in the next area. That's what would be nice. Alright, once this Narga gives us a chance to change coatings. That was not the right button. Oh, hi. And that, my friends, was a hitbox. The fact that the paw just moved me but didn't actually hit me. That was nice. Okay, so we've got blade wire active now. That is a thing that makes it so that all your shots are different. They shoot out 2 or more arrows with a wire strung between them, and that wire does cutting damage. So, if you've ever wanted to cut tails with a bow without needing to use this, now's your chance. And triple volley is pretty much what it sounds like. You shoot 3 things. And I believe at level 3, you shoot 3 things 3 times. Okay, Sleepy Narga. Boop. Kick. I know I could have done something else to wake the thing up, but that worked fine, didn't it? Don't imagine we'll get another poison with the arrows we've got. Or rather, with the coatings we've got. I don't know what the distance for triple volley is. So let's use this just to make sure we hit with it. Okay, you just fire them forward. And it looks like we were at critical distance. That's good. Wonder if we could have benefited from having the coatings up at the time. Whatever. Blade wire takes some time to activate and doesn't let you use your coatings. But, yeah. Lets you cut tails with a bow without needing to resort to boomerangs or melee. And as you can see, it's actually pretty wide. Doesn't last long, though that might change at higher levels. Looks like he's going down to 6. That's fine, I can go down to 6. So we're good with power coatings. Might as well just get rid of that. I need more stamina. What? Oh, they did give us stash juice. Good, good, good. Alright, and while you're down, I'll put this here. While you're yelling, I'll take a drink. Come on, Narga. Too far, maybe? Yeah, that's a good distance. Just shooting it in the face is all. Yeah, part of the reason that bow feels nice to me is that it's not entirely unlike hammer. So, I mean, hey, it's got some stuff going for it. Now, I'm sure I'm not using it to its full potential, but... Oh yeah, especially because I've been completely forgetting that power shots exist. Yeah, that's much quicker than firing a level 2 and then charging up another level 2. And it gets us the same effect. And since we're using dash juices, we actually don't even have to care about the pretty large chunk of stamina it eats. And it doesn't use an extra coating, so... Oh, no, yes it does. I'm stupid. Triple volley does not use coatings. Good to know. I don't know whether or not it's actually beneficial to use arc shots over regular shots. It certainly isn't when you send all of the shots over a cliff. Yeah, I should have been using the guide. Though it changes your camera angle slightly, it still helps. Now that felt nice. Now hang on a moment. Oh, if you're holding still, it shows you your trajectory. That's nice. Though if you're moving, it only shows where the arc shot's gonna go. I do know that arc shots can be nice because they do the whole KO thing. Though it can be tough to actually get a KO using a bow. Of course, on monsters with giant freaking heads, it's a lot easier. Especially if you've got focus arc shot. Whatever. Kinda wish they gave us power coding level 1s as well. That would have been nice. Hey, Narga. Where are you going? Uh-oh. So that's a problem with leaving the guide enabled, is it puts your camera behind you when you start charging. Well, that was close. I'm pretty sure, despite this being the Mizutsune armor, yeah, it definitely doesn't get the actual armor skills that are on said armor. It is Mizutsune armor in appearance alone. Alteroth, don't you dare. Narga, where are you going? Wonder what happens if I use an arc shot with blade wire active. Okay, they don't gain cut. Also, seriously, Narga, you've been in here for how long? Like, less than a minute? And already you're leaving back to 2? Oh, going through 4 would probably be faster, but I'm already on the way over here. I'm going to be out of power coats soon. That is less than ideal. Because power coats are nice. Gargoyle, get out of the way. Come on. Looks like the triple volley shots might do some piercing. Too far. Really need to be more mindful of critical distance when I'm gunning. It's not a concept I'm used to, and I'm not used to getting the spacing down. Ooh, Narga might actually stop by 5. That'll be nice, because I can actually make use of that damn trap. Okay, hopefully we actually can make use of the trap. That would be delightful, though. Looks like we ran out of our dash juice. Kinda wish they would have given us more than just the 1. But it was a mega dash juice, so I mean, that's nice. It's better than they gave to hammers. Though I guess it's because hammers don't rely on stamina for their primary attack, whereas bows do. Thanks, Alteroth. Alright, we are out of power coats, but we can use close range coats, and we can use blade wire. Thanks, Alteroth. You're a true pal, interrupting me out of stuff. Oh. Well then. Pew, 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 pew. Had to get my use out of that blade wire, you know? Alright, let me on through. Okay. Back to the bow. And now for striker. I don't know what I lose here. I'm gonna guess it's either power shot or arc shot, though. Because really, what else would they take away? It's power shot. Yep, it's power shot. So basically, striker bow is equivalent to a Monster Hunter 3 ultimate bow. So it's certainly not bad. But it's certainly not as nice. Power shot is really nice. And I'm going to miss it. Despite the fact that I wasn't using it for like the first half of that quest last time. I wonder, considering the number of hits, might it be better to use arc shots to inflict status? I think it might be. And seriously, if there's a way to draw into applying a coating, please let me know. Because I would like that. Looks like we're not actually guaranteed a poison proc on any given hit of the arc shot. But on average, it should still be more procs than we get from just shooting normally. So I imagine we can probably get a poison off quicker this way. Excuse me, Narga. Got a couple hits. That's always nice. And looks like we're actually not going to get the poison any faster, but then again, I haven't exactly been the most accurate with my arc shots. In fact, looks like we're getting our poison slower. In that we still don't have it, and we've used one more shot than we did in the last hunt. There it is. Alright, so let's just use our regular old shots for sleep. Ow. Thankfully, bow doesn't actually change the critical distance based on what coating you use, unless you're using close range coating, in which case anything that is shorter than your maximum critical distance becomes critical distance. There's no minimum critical distance with a close range coating. But yeah, it's a thing. Hopefully the bigger one goes first. No way to tell, but at least we got both bombs down. Alright. Since this Nargacuga is in fact angry. And we'll use this as well. Come on, you almost jumped in it. Right, I don't have power shot. It looks like level 1 shots are actually what we would want to use to apply status, considering they're wide instead of rapid. Because for status, more hits is really all that matters. Alright, so Narga's tired now. And looks like going to 2 to grab a Gargwa. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to let the Narga go grab its Gargwa. That'll be this Gargwa right here. We'll put this here, just to add some spice. I like how the target Gargwa doesn't move. It just kind of sits there waiting for death. Looks like I'm actually getting decent damage back here. I haven't really been paying attention to what spots I've been shooting for the most part. And really all I care about is whether they hit at the moment. Not having power shots is actually a pretty big nerf to the damage output. Makes it take much longer to get those level 2 charges out. Instead of doing 2 back-to-back, we actually have to charge up for each one. It's unpleasant. I would much rather be able to simply fire them back-to-back. And really, if we're going to lose out on that damage potential, instead of giving us absolute evasion, give us another damage skill to take advantage of having 3 art slots. Boop, boop, boop. Seems the last one's critical distance regardless of where the monster is, because that was point blank and the camera still shook. Okay, at least Striker still has the back hop. I had forgotten to test that earlier. Alright. Where are you going now, Narga? Up to 5. So this time we will go this way. And the Narga is upset. So let's use these to keep it still. That was close. Broke the eye. Nice. Won't be long till we're out of these power coats. Really wish they gave us level 1 power coats. 'Cause level 1 power coats are still nice. I think the Narga actually killed the tree, but it felt like I did, because my shots hit it right then. So I'm pretty sure the reason Narga's dying faster this time is more just because I've been paying more attention to critical distance. Because I bet if I was paying as much attention to it while actually using the style that has access to power shots, I'd probably be getting a better time. Where are you going, Narga? Too far. Ooh, critical distance and got it off in full because Nargo is roaring. Feels good. So does that. Yeah, bow definitely feels nice. I enjoy it. I'm sure pretty much every bow user out there is going to agree with me when I say, I hate running out of coatings, especially power coatings. Like, basically I feel like if I don't finish the fight before I run out of power coatings, then I feel like I'm just really, really nerfed, and it makes what's left take a lot longer. But whatever. Either way, that's these two styles of bow. Striker isn't bad by any stretch. I mean, I did fairly well there. It just loses a pretty big damage option. So unless you're getting something of commensurate value from getting an extra art slot and having your arts charge a little faster, well, then it's not really going to pan out. Like, if you rely on just using the arts for big damage, and that's your playstyle, then maybe it'll work, but I don't think that's a very effective playstyle. Unless you're keeping pressure on the whole time, the monster isn't really gonna care about your arts. Plus, you need to actually hit the monster in order to charge them up, unless you want to charge them exclusively by being hit, which is certainly a thing you can do in Striker, but you're probably gonna fail the quest if you try it. But yeah. That's it for this episode. Join us next time when we use the other two bow styles. See you then, friends.